All right, so let's finalize the dodge and burn. This is a very good place where the example can be, used. And I'm just going to quickly go ahead. You can see that the image is not yet retouched at all, but just to explain properly what dodging and burning can do to an image. Okay, so now let's brighten up the image a little bit, because right now it's not brighter, and I don't think that's a correct color profile for me. So I'm just going to hold in the solid color. Just pick any color, turn it off, double click to select the color pick. I'm going to pick this particular color. Why? Because it's closer to white, and then I'm going to click OK. So turn it on, change it to divide. Okay, so now we have a bright image we can work with. So this is like before and after. So yeah, it's a very good way of getting the white balance. You can decrease the opacity if you want, or you can focus it more on the skin, in the sense that you can just paint this place and leave the rest places darker to make the image pop out the more. But for now, let's just leave it like this. Now let's go ahead and do should I do the dodging and burning now, or I should just go ahead and I feel we can do the dodging and burning now, just for the example. I want to show you something. So now let's grab the curve and let's burn. So let's dodge first. I'm taking it up for dodging, and then closing it, naming this one DODGE, dodge. Invert the mask, Control I. I'm going to grab another one. Yep, curve, and burn it, close, invert the mask, rename burn, BURN, burn. Okay, so now see what's going to happen. I'm going to grab this what's it called, brush tool, and I'm going to zoom into the chest. Now on the chest you can see that we have a lot of shadows and uneven highlight and shadows, just little ones we need to fix. So I'm going to click on the image just above it, and then create a solid color adjustment. Remember 80 80 80 80 80 80, okay, to create 100% gray, and then change it to color so we can have the correct black and white. Now once you zoom in, you can even make it more darker by clipping a curve layer to it, or contrast. Let's add contrast instead. Delete, add contrast. So contrast now, I think is under brightness and contrast. Okay, so we can add in more contrast, clip it to the layer. Okay, let's unclip it and let's see. So we added more contrast, and now we can see for ourselves. Now this is dodge, this is burn, right? Let's put them in a folder just to give you a very good example. I'm going to select the brush tool, like I said. Make sure the flow is, let's say, 10 or 9. You can do something. Let's increase the brush size. Now take a look at this place. You can see that this highlight here and the shadows here, they are uneven. So we can brighten it up by clicking the dodge and making sure white is selected. So we can just paint on it to brighten that place up. So just a little bit, and we can see you can see it's out. I'm going to zoom in for you to see it more clearly. That and that, it's even now. We're going to do for also this place, just the little one, dodging and burning. Okay, so let's zoom in, and now we can bring back all of this. It looks like this, and you can see I'm removing the darker part and just brightening up the stuff. Okay, so just little one. You need to take your time and do all of those things. So this is micro dodging and burning, and I can reduce this highlight because it's actually too bright for me. So I can just bring it down a bit, bring this highlight down a bit to remove those shine. I want to bring this up. We can just take it again, and I think I'm burning. Ctrl Z. Let's increase, make it smaller, and increase it. Alright, so now quickly we can just compare before and after. So we brighten it up before and after. So I guess we need to touch on this place. So dodge and make it big. Let's turn it off and on again. Okay, so this side and this side, and that's okay for the now. Let's go up and let's see. For this, I'm just gonna touch on this place and make sure it looks the same with the other part of the skin. So something like this. Let's brighten up this one and brighten up this one. Okay, so this is just the idea of dodging and micro dodging and burning. Okay, it's just to make the luminosity even, the lightning I mean, or the highlights and the shadows of the face even, and not looking like it has pores in our face. So I'm going to brighten up this one too, but don't overdo it, cause let's brighten this place up a little. Okay, so that's looking good for me. I'm going to brighten up this little side. Alright, let's go up. Now you can take a look at the nose, make it smaller, and we can brighten up this little imperfect lightning like that. Okay, we can brighten this up. Let's see our forehead. Now on the forehead you can see this little side, and we can just brighten it up a little bit. Brighten this up, brighten this side up. So there are times you're going to use the dark one, not every time you use the bright one. So this place, I want these two places to match, so I can just click on this one and don't make it look flat. Okay, I'm going to reduce the shine. So you already get the idea. Look at this place, we need to brighten it up, so just brighten it up a bit like that. And now once we've done that, you can also do for the hand, brighten some places up, the middle part. So this is just micro dodging and burning. Okay, you can brighten up. So those are the things you need to do, and that's why it takes time to know the ones you should do. Just gonna brighten some place and brighten it up. Okay, so now let's quickly look at the difference. Let's look at the difference. Let's zoom out, and now we are good to go. Okay, so let's remove the contrast and brightness, and we have this, and then let's remove this one, and then we have this. So take a look at before this. You can see the imperfections we remove before and after. Now if we don't, it looks bad. I'm going to turn off this too now, because sorry, only this, and then turn back this on, so you can see how the face comes out than this, where it looks as if she's suffering for some kind of a little bit sickness. Okay, I'm just saying that. Now let's do some color correction. Create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift and E. There's another dodging and burning you need to do. I'm going to send a video of that one on the group. Now I want all the colors to look like the hand, or probably all the colors to look like somewhere. Let's zoom in. I think the hand is just the perfect color, so let's just go ahead and grab the hue and saturation. I've used the solid color on the first one, so take this, let's choose the color of the hand. Don't worry about any other color. Now increase, we're going to see the imperfection, so I need the red to look like that, the green. So let's increase till we have that selection alone. We need to move backwards then. Oh yeah, so these are the selections. Let's take it forward a little bit. Now I want to make that look like the hand, all those places. So let's make this 0, and then we move. Let's move forward. Yeah, we need to move forward, make it look like that. It must not exceed 30. So let's say that should be fine. If it exceeds that, is gonna start looking different. So that's that, and we have this to this, so all the blush and the rest of is gone, so you don't need to put it in all the whole places. So you can invert the mask now, Ctrl I, and then take your brush. Let's make the brush 100%, and then brush where you want to see the effect. Make sure the foreground color is white, and turn on this, and then make it bigger, and then we just color effect on it like that. Make sure you want to see it where, oh, I don't want to see it there, so I want the blush to still be there anyway. Yep, so something like this. Yep, X. So I'm just taking my time to show you how I'm actually going to do all of that. I can also do for the hand and make sure not every place looks like that color, so I want all the color to look the same. Let's go back and do for the the chest. Okay, so now we can focus more on frequency separation, where we need to balance the skin tones, blend the skin tones rather. All right, so now that we've done that, you know what to do. Shift Control E, Control J, name this tone, T-O-N-E. I'm just combining everything together. Texture, T-E-X-T-U-R-E, it's enter, and then we can, what's it now, turn on this one off, select this, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then blur with that's too much, so I think it's already smooth enough, so we just need a little bit blurring. Yeah, so that should be fine. 3, let's just use 3. It's okay. Turn the texture on, select, remember the texture must not carry the image, apply image must not carry the color, so on the drop down of this, choose tone, subtract, it's okay, and now you can see that it's not carrying the color, means you're on a good track. I will tell you when to increase it when you need more blur value. I think I'm going to post that later on. So okay, so now change the blend mode to linear light, and then we can blend. Select your tune, select the mixer tool brush, know the settings, and let's zoom out, make the brush bigger, and we can blend the skin tones. I'm just gonna do a very quick rough job to avoid. Don't blend according to the, if you don't see, I just did something wrong, and here we go. So some images are possible due to the micro dodging and burning. If you don't understand that fact, it's actually going to make your image look more bad. So now it's because I've done dodging and burning, micro dodging and burning. That's why I kind of have smooth transition here. If not, this would have affected us a lot. So I'm not working on the lips. There is a lot of okay, so just for quick I just want to do quick work. You already know more about all this stuff, and let's zoom out and make sure we're doing the right thing. Okay, so make it smaller, and then this is a very delicate part you need to get right. Alright, so I'm just showing you how the procedure, and you can just keep fast forwarding the video if you feel like you know these steps already, and that's that. You can also do for the hand, and just as simple as that, just to blend the colors together. So right away you can now do, after this you can do your general dodging and burning where you need to work on. Let's zoom out, and we can blend this. bigger, and all of that. And so this should do. Okay, so now that we've done that, we have this. It's just a rough one. Okay, there are so many things you need to do. Work on the eyelashes, work on, it takes time. Okay, so even our head is tilted to the left, so I would have loved to shape it and also shift this to the middle, of which I'm going to do that right away. And after that, we can choose the texture, select the clone stamp tool, and if there are a little like this place, I'm going to remove that. Let's increase and sample out and just remove those things out of the way. I'm going to remove this one, out, remove this, so something like that. There are things you need to remove. Let's go down. Now look at the neck. I'm going to remove that ring of a tin. Let's remove it finally, so it looks as if it's still there. You can choose your tone, select the mixer tool brush, and remove it finally from the that side. Look at hair all over, which I taught you how to remove hair. So just create stem visible layer again. Ctrl Shift and here, let's group it from the beginning and let's see what dodging and burning did to our image. So we came from okay. Let's turn this one on. Let's turn off this one off. So we have this and we have this. I turn this one on. Okay, so we have this to this to this. Okay, so just for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, and now what next? You can do general dodging and burning if you feel like okay you want to do that, and you know how to do that, right? Yep. Sometimes I just use the any of the curve and then just take it up, double click on it to open up the blending mode, and then remove it from the darker side like this. Hold down Alt, separate, and push it, take it backwards. Good. So you're just gonna see the effect on the bright side alone, so you can see how it's you can decrease the opacity. So this is another type of dodging and burning where you actually make the dark side darker, make the bright side brighter. So just grab another one, curve and darken, and you're going to remove it from the brighter side. But this is not how to really do it. There are other methods. It's a lot to just understand the concept. Let's take it from the brighter side. That should do. And bringing it backwards. Let's find a sweet spot for it. So that should do. Now it's okay. So let's see where it's in. It's in the background, so we can decrease the opacity even a lot. Okay, so we have these two, first and second. So especially this one. So this is just dodging and burning, and bring this backwards. Let's decrease the opacity to somewhere and merge all these layers together, and where we go from here to here. Okay. All right, so looks just the concept. Okay, and I don't want the video to be long, so you understand dodging and burning. And now we can go ahead and use the dodging and burning plugins. Now you are set to use plugins in doing all your retouching. So in the next class, I'm going to teach you how to use plugins to retouch, and also to use LUTs and actions. Now that you understand the basic concept, you can now make your workflow faster.